Hotboxing wave.
Huh?
Hotboxing wave.
What's up, people? People on the east side, on the west side.
We're just gonna let you look at the lake for a little bit before I talk. What do you think about that? I'm gonna set you up here. Okay,
Stop
I'll be
barking.
back in probably 5 minutes. After I
Coco.
cool my feet off. Say hi, Coco. Hi,
Coco.
Licious. Coco-licious.
Where is it? Oh, maybe it wasn't a leak. Maybe it was just air trapped in it. No, I think it was on that side.
I don't know that I want to get my shorts wet yet.
I wouldn't unless you were
It's
gonna
pretty, it's pretty chilly. How about I do this real quick? Because this will cool me off.
Oh, good luck. It's gonna go down your back, you know.
No, I'm not getting my hair all the way wet. I'm washing my face.
Uh, I'm I'm drifting away.
Gonna be cold.
I don't really want to get
Want
out.
to see Coco do something silly? Coco, look.
Mom. Mom.
Are you stuck?
I'm all the way over here now.
Use them paddles. Paddle. Come on. Don't use your left more than your right. Fresh water.
Holy shit.
I mean, it's got a town underneath it, but I guess it's fresh water.
Are you going to tell them the history of Trinidad?
Huh? What?
Are you going to tell them the history of Trinidad? Oh, man.
No, I don't know the name of the town to say it right. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I don't know the name. Get it, Coco.
Get it, Coco.
Get it.
Get it, Coco. Hi, Coco Puff. You want a little floaty?
You want a little rock? You want a little rock? Get the rock. You stuck? Hey, my bottle of water went floating away. Here's my other one. There we go.
Coco, help me, Coco.
You tell her. Tell her, do the dog paddle.
Why can't the wind be blowing at this shore? Why's it gotta blow me away from my man?
94 degrees today.
Oh, I hit rock. I hit rock.
You hit rock?
Yeah.
Those people gave up fishing.
I'm not surprised, but they were probably like, these fucking people coming here.
They're like, these fucking people slapping around in the water. Who do they think they are?
Hey, Mom, is that true that swimming can disrupt the flow of fishing?
Yes. Like
How
we
true?
were walking in the other lake. We were just walking.
Right.
If we would have stood still, they would have got closer.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That was a nice, cool, little, refreshing, almost dip. So, let's see if anybody's here. We got one person here. I wonder how do I see the chat. Here we go again. My inexperience. And I don't want to hit buttons. Like, what's going to happen if I hit a button?
That's what's happening.
Where's your phone? Up at the car?
Yeah.
Shoot. See, there's a down button, a camera button, a microphone button, and a switch to camera button. What? Oh, there it is. Wait. Live chat. Boy, I'm getting smarter by the second. What's wrong with
Say
me?
hello to my Coco.
And no one said hello to Cocolicious.
Oh, Coco, you're a famous girl.
No, you're not famous yet, Coco.
Coco.
I got a like, thank you. I got
Yeah,
2 viewers. Hello. Say hello and we'll share the hello.
hello?
Evelyn? I'm a weirdo. It's really bright. She said hello, Coco.
Hello, Coco.
Here, let's see if I'm reading it right. Can you come over?
No,
Yeah, you can.
I was getting comfortable in the water.
Are you getting that rocklicious?
What's that?
Look, can you read that name? Whoa, what'd I do?
Evelyn Geier? Geier. From now on, I'm not going to pronounce names. I'm just going to spell them
Thank
out.
you, Evelyn. We're at Trinidad Lake right now. That's Fisher's Peak. Try to zoom in a little bit.
Holy shit, Mom. There's water right here.
You got it right, Evelyn said.
Nice.
Here, we'll zoom in a little. Look at this plateau of a mountain. Super. Hey, how are you doing? Thanks for coming. We're at Trinidad Lake. Fisher's Peak overlooks Trinidad Lake. We'll do a little panoramic. Going a little fast. Tell me to pump the brakes or something. When I get there, I'll show you the side we usually swim at. But there's a lot of debris on that side from the wind. We have 5 foot of snow this summer. This is our usual cove. Look how high the water is. You can't even see it. It's usually sand over there. All that darkness is debris. Okay, so here we are in Trinidad. Had some wacky experiences lately, guys.
You gonna lay it down for him?
Hey, Nydia.
What?
Can you do an impression of the lady from the grocery store?
Did you hit my car?
We weren't
Hit
even...
my car? I bet you can't tell because there's so many scratches in it. Did you hit my car?
We ran into a Karen at the grocery store, guys. Actually, we didn't run into her. We parked next to her. She was over the yellow barrier in between the parking spot signs. And I was very careful. I'm a very good driver. And she just walked up to us. Just, just looked at us like, did you hit my car?
Trying to get in.
Super, yes, they are everywhere. I have some in my neighborhood even. You wouldn't even believe what I've learned recently, but I have to be patient and let things happen before I speak about them. Check this out. There's a road all the way up over there. Let's see if I can get it.
Show him the vulture.
I don't know if you can see. There's a road. Where's my finger? Right there. Goes up over the mountains. Yeah, we have a neighbor we found out was a gold digger. Is the water temperature cold?
Mostly.
It's very cool here. I'm going to put a short on, though, probably later today. Monument Lakeshore. That water was ice cold. Ice cold, man. Like, I got up to my knees and was like, deuces, I'm out. So this comparatively, it doesn't feel like snow melt.
Just chilly.
Just cool. Like in the next hour when it gets all the way up to 94 degrees, it'll be nice. Where's the vulture?
Flew away.
You lost
She'll be
it?
back. It's just his nesting.
She lost the vulture,
All
guys.
those feathers that we got were turkey vulture feathers. From them pruning.
Let's see. Do you think the temperature is 70 of the water? Yeah? I would say on the top of the water, though, super. Out there where it's deep, what we do when we swim is we try to stay on the top 6 inches of the water.
Because it's cold.
Thank you, Salty. Welcome. We're at Trinidad Lake, Colorado. We got Da Vinces that are up the hill over here that are doing a live karaoke right now. This is a little cove in the lake. And sorry for going so fast, but I'm just going to show you around. Here, over here is the dam. And right through there is something called the cove. That water is very cold.
Push me off. Give me a little
Oh, she wants a push, guys.
kick.
Okay, hold on. Ready? I'm going to try and kick her. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. We're kicking her.
I'm free.
Okay, but what happens when you float away?
I don't know.
I mean, that's a big lake right there.
No?
Hi, Forever Love. Welcome. How you doing?
We in the water swimming.
Beautiful mountain water today. Having time off the homestead. We've done so many things. So we had to separate a couple roosters, which means one rooster had to be in a large dog kennel, which isn't too small for him.
In jail.
He was. We call that animal jail or animal transportation. I mean, sometimes I want to put my kids in there, but shh. Oh, it's not Japanese anymore, guys. You're going in the choking. Anywho, we split the cage, we split the pen between the two roosters so that they could, you know, flap their wings and have a home of their own without somebody being in a dog cage. Hotboxing wants to take 2 of the roosters and whatever hens are with them when she starts her homestead on the land. Which is awesome. Now we don't have to process a rooster and we can just build the homestead. We sold the pig last week. First ever plan, 3 years in motion. Super happy. It couldn't have come at a better time. The system screwed up. They took some of my money. They didn't care that we were short. You know, we made it through because we're resilient, right, Hotboxing? As long as we got a puff pass, we're good.
Cocoa Puff.
There we go. There she is. Cocoa Puff pass. We call her Licious sometimes.
Coco-licious.
Coco-licious.
What are you smelling, girl?
I have heard that about roosters, and here is my thought. If I have to process them, we would try them in something like a double cooked meal. Something like maybe stir fried. So where we would cook the chicken and then cook the rice and then we put them together and cook it twice. I did not mean to rhyme. See if maybe that would help it not be like that, but also we want to make our own dog food.
Yeah.
So like I wasn't clear with the butcher that I wanted all the bones from processing bacon bits. So we lost out on that because just a lot of crap going on, guys. Seriously, no other excuse. Just crap going on and it fell in the rocks. Fell between the cracks. Fell fucking somewhere.
Oh.
What?
I hit a rock and I scared the shit out of me.
That's funny. Look at that. Looks like a little party boat. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it? So if the males won't work for our consumption, we have dogs we need to feed. So okay. Well, I thought that originally too. But I've met people who are know-it-alls and blah blah blah, shish blah. You're probably not doing it right. You're saying it the wrong way. You know, thinking out my ass. I don't know. But all I do know is no experiment goes useless unless you don't use the information you get from the experiment.
My
So
ducks are pets and eggs.
she's gonna get ducks. She wants ducks for pets and eggs. A ladybug. We found a ladybug, just one, but that's such an awesome find, especially for a garden, especially if you like the, you know, wink wink. Eh? Wink wink, hot boxing? Wait. Do you hotbox your mom's car?
Yeah.
Shit. Dude, she wasn't even embarrassed.
Why? You supply the weed.
I do supply the weed.
I'm at
Okay.
peace.
Ooh, 20 weeks old. That's only 5 months. Oh, I sure will. You know, we've been experimenting with vinegar, hotboxing.
Huh?
Does vinegar help tenderize chicken?
Yeah,
It does.
it does.
So,
It's the same as pork or red meat, but you gotta cook it longer, or actually no, you cook it low and slow. Then you cook it hot. You have to cook it hot, not the whole time, but during the end, or it tastes like vinegar. Always make sure you put your seasons with the vinegar.
seasons with the vinegar. Use vinegar.
Apple cider, not use distilled. It'll taste like soap.
Apple cider, do not use distilled. It'll taste like soap. Maybe you can make mountain octopus out of the rooster. I don't know what that is. You might have to elaborate on that one. I know stuff, but I don't know that.
You know what?
Mountain octopuses?
Is that like Rocky Mountain oysters?
Yeah, were you trying to say Rocky Mountain oysters?
You know those are?
I know. Mel says she's used buttermilk. So when you use buttermilk, like when you fry chicken and you use that as one of your wet egg, flour, buttermilk flour,
Yeah.
something about it, maybe because it's buttermilk, I don't know, but I don't know. I only scienced one time when it come to cooking.
I've never scienced.
Well, listen, I watched this show about science plus cooking, and this one guy said, if you throw some vinegar, Nydia, if you throw some vinegar in your parboil when you parboil your French fries, when you go to bake or fry them, less time, and they're very tender inside.
Interesting.
I don't know if any of you guys have ever tried vinegar in making French fries. We do a double cook. We do a parboil and then a fry or a bake. I'm keeping my water cold right
You're
here.
missing how cute Coco.
And I don't even know where that science and cooking show went, because I was really, you know, it's the one side of cooking I didn't really, you know, dive deep into is the science part. Just because as a baker,
You're missing my dog.
they say it has to be exact measurements and stuff. So when it came to cooking or baking, I just followed the recipe until I got old enough to say, hey, I don't like that you do that. Anybody ever throw a cookbook? Let's take a mini poll. Anybody ever throw a cookbook?
Hey, Mom.
Oh, she thinks the vinegar, I mean to say she, but the sun's in my eyes. Evelyn thinks the vinegar also prevents the potatoes from turning brown.
Huh.
Mel remembers a show like that. And no, octopus is really gummy too. They made it out of pig anus? Oh, crap. Maybe you can do something like octopus with rooster, hence mountain octopus. It's from Forever Love.
That was a little too deep. You insulted my inner pig. Stay out of our anuses.
Oh, you don't like pig anus?
I like pig.
Ah, that's too funny. Oh, so we were trying to dig up an oak tree, even little baby oak tree. Sorry for moving the camera, guys. I did acquire one, not with white roots, with harder roots. I don't know if it's gonna go or not. I currently have it in water and the vehicle, and we'll see. But hey, last year that one right there, say hi. That one right there, she picked apples from Trinidad, wild apples, and we currently have one of those apples growing us a tree.
I tell them why apple trees are so significant to you and me.
Go ahead. I'm trying to light this.
My head is right so, how old was I when you moved into the house?
You were 5.
When I was 5, I ate an apple in the house we just moved in. We fucking planted the seed. That motherfucker grew.
And what happened to it?
They chopped it down.
Who chopped it down?
Stupid landlords.
Well, they weren't landlords. We were trying to buy a house,
Stupid assholes.
and those owners didn't tell us that the water in the well was poisonous. That's when these kids would get sick, their dad would get sick. I wound up with 2 different breast cancers, and so we forced them to take the house back, like legally. We tagged the well legally, and then they cut every tree we grew. We had oak trees, we had apple trees, we had maple trees, we had big bushes. I don't know if you guys know what marshmallow is. The most wonderful smelling flower I've ever smelled. Cut them all down. All of it. So let me go backwards a little bit. Hold on.
Fuck you guys.
Went to a Chinese restaurant and my son ordered a soup that had beef in. Super.
I mean, I guess
You didn't kiss him
smart.
goodnight that night. I mean, I'm just asking out of concern, because
Right, Mom?
I don't know. I mean, I know wild animals always go in that direction first, which I can never understand. Coco, tell me the truth.
Easy
Coco,
access, right, Coco?
why do you go to the poop chute first?
Coco Puff.
She's got nothing to say. Not a damn word to say.
All right.
Wow, I didn't know they ate that. Yep, Vincey is here. He's up with his dad.
They're having father-son time.
They're all the way up there. They're on TikTok on the Vinces, singing their hearts away. Vince hasn't been able to take time off from his job for a weekend trip here. So Vince hasn't seen his dad in 4 weeks. So this is their little time just to be together and have fun and sing and dance.
We get 25 likes.
It was awful.
Go out there in the deep.
Hey, 25 likes and she'll go out in the deep? We only got 22 to go.
There we go.
Marshmallow is very helpful for your body. Also, that's why we were growing it. Because if we're going to have a plant that's beautiful, it has to be useful. I mean, that's just all there is to it on the homestead.
It's got natural gelatin.
Natural gelatin in it. What were we going to make with it? No. We learned hibiscus. You can make marshmallow with hibiscus. Super. Did you know that?
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I love it on the wave. Reminds me of here on Lake.
Oh, nice. Yeah, screen shoot what you got to. We try to learn as much as OMG, you guys. Let me zoom in because she learned something very useful this week. I can see your face. Can you see your face? Are you ready for this? Ready? What did we learn about marijuana roots?
Oh, they reduce inflammation and there's no THC or CBD in marijuana roots. There's like a big list of long words I don't know how to say, and they're all good for you. Good for pregnant women in labor, like, the list goes on, bro.
Dogs, right?
Dogs, like, Coco was sick a day ago, and I gave her some with some bacon grease and other herbs. Now she's fine. Look at my Coco.
She likes to eat very bad things. Right, Coco?
He's so bad.
You do, don't you? We gave her and Daisy marijuana roots, dried, right, Nitty? Where are you at? There you are. And they loved it.
They chew on it until they think they've had enough of it, and then they'll spit it out. So it's not like you can poison your dog with it.
Nope. So what happened was this. I don't mean to say what happened, but what happened was we were in container gardens and we had about 10 voluntary marijuana seeds pop up in a garden where they should not have been. So I believe I put a video on it before. So we didn't have the room, really. So I use these taller, like 1.5 foot tall containers, put them all in there, and then I took another 1.5 foot container, put it beneath it with soil in it, so if the roots do go through, I have somewhere to go, right? So that's only like 6 weeks, guys, barely 2 months. Well, one of the plants looked like maybe it was wilting, it shouldn't have been, maybe getting root bound. So we go to pick it up and realize, oh crap, we just ripped the roots. So here we go. We're trying to transplant these without ripping the roots. The roots are ripping, blah, blah, blah. And my daughter's like, well, it's got to be useful for something. Indigenous way of thinking, everything's useful for something.
True, I'm not wrong.
She went in, looked it up, and there you have it. It is useful.
For so much shit.
Yes. These guys, I don't know why these dogs eat what they do. She tends to get wobbly head, so we know when she's eating something bad. And she still does it. I mean, I ate soup one time, and the carrots in the soup were bad. You know what I didn't eat anymore? That soup. But the stupid dogs keep going back. And they keep eating the stupid stuff that makes them vomit. I want
That's
to.
good. That's the difference.
Well, no, they don't even taste it till it hits their stomach.
Well, they like that shit, okay?
Yeah, they like something. I don't know.
Coco Puff. You're so pretty.
She does get this. She chewed on my sneaker. Oh, it's not down here, or I would shame her on YouTube
Don't
right
shame my
now.
dog on the internet.
Coco,
Coco?
did you chew my shoe?
No, mommy.
Coco,
Mommy, don't.
Licious?
Don't bring that up.
I wonder
right
if I
now.
tell her to sit, if she'll actually sit in the water. Sit, Coco. Sit,
Sit, Coco.
Coco. Sit.
Coco, sit.
No, she's not going to do it. We made Moo do it because
I'm sorry.
he,
Did I miss the cigarette and phone?
yeah, he rubbed himself in cow poop. He's so nasty. Coco Puff, look at me. Coco, did you chew my shoe? Why won't she look at me, you guys? Licious. Licious.
What's the memo?
Coco Puff Puff pass.
She's like, you're not supposed to speak, so I don't want to talk to you.
Did you chew on my
I
shoe,
didn't chew on
Coco?
nothing.
Why does she keep looking away from me?
Because you're yelling at her. Tell her she's so bad.
Is it chokey time? Licious?
Want chokey? Nope, she's in the zone.
Mel said my dog dug up some meat that went bad because our freezer stopped working. Hubby buried it pretty deep and they dug it up.
I believe it.
Yeah.
That sounds very
So when it comes to graves on the property, Me and my daughter here go so excessive. Oh, can you get that bottle? Littering! Littering! Um, that no dog has ever dug up. We can leave it there. And a body, but a wild animal did. A bobcat, because they're the ones that like to shit where they think their food is to market. And it dug up our dog Buster. Our lifelong dog. He was 12. He got assaulted by a rancher with a lasso and took years off his life.
And they killed my dog.
We had to put him out of his misery because he was trying to suicide himself. So, like, as owners, you know what I'm saying? We couldn't have that. This one, on the other hand,
Ate his brains.
she really likes to test her bounds. She hasn't dug up any of the, dearly beloved, our puppies,
She would never dig up our
and our Great Pyrenees. But we put them big tents you can buy for like $200. I got a frame of it because we learned when we got to Michigan that anything that is like not nailed down like a tent like that, it'll get eaten by the sun and torn by the wind. So we put that over it and blocks and bricks and holy cow, lots of stuff. No, that's okay. You can laugh. We are learning to grow, right? Right, Nydia?
Uh-huh.
Well, except when this one chews on my stinking sneaker. Why did you look away again?
Baby, right, Coco? You're just my
Licious?
baby.
Can you look? Licious?
She's
Li-
not,
yeah, that is guilty. That's guilty if I ever saw one.
she's not very photogenic. Ever since she was a puppy, she hated me taking pictures of her.
So we're back at Trinidad Lake because we went to Monument Lake, which is up Highway of Legends, Colorado 12. Beautiful lake. It's where we caught the kokanee. We've done a live from there before. We brought red sand home, water for the garden. We love it there. We find out this year that they took this log and blocked off the public entrance. Like the parking lot is there, so you can park and then go walk a mile. But that's it. There's a road there that goes all the way around the lake. So we thought there was a problem, maybe, holiday season, whatever. And so we go ask this quote unquote resort next door. And they say, oh no, we closed that for the summer. Now, mind you, every year we buy $30 tags for the car so that we could go into any lake, any public place and enjoy it. Between Vince and I, we got 3 cars. I got truck and 2 cars with Vince. So we've paid $90 to drive an hour and a half from our home to get to the lake. To find out, and the lady says you could pay $6 and then use the road. Wait, what? You don't own a lake? I'm so pissed off. So lakes are getting gentrified now. You should have seen all the people there that were camping. Like, you see all this area here? It's freaking beautiful. Imagine it full. And everybody is right next to each other. And I said to the family, guys, look at the city people, like city people. Like all of us here are kind of country people. We're talking city, beep beep, taxi, people. And they're coming from the city where they live a spitting distance from each other. It's in the video I'll put up later. And I'm like, wait, look at guys. They come all the way out to the country and they're within spitting distance of each other on a campground. I was like, wait, what? What? I mean, I know it's greener here than I know it's greener here oh, she almost pulled me over. I know it's greener here than the city, but did you have to? Oh, are you on a rock? Did you have to pile on top of each other in the country? It looks like a what's that? An RV park to rent, like where you actually live. Oh, you mean trailer park? Yeah, but like around the lake, so it's bougie a little bit. That is so funny, because if you picked up the people and you put them like next to maybe the lake next to Detroit, which one is that? Fuck. It's not Huron. No, I think it's Lake Michigan. Is it Lake Michigan? No, that's on the other side. I know there's Lake St. Clair, but there's something else between. But I'm saying, like, if you picked everybody up, just picked them up with everything you had to put them there, they wouldn't be so damn bougie. And that's a public freaking lake. And you'll see in the video, I'm not walking a mile to where we usually hang out, do lives from. Well, it's a state lake. It's not a private lake. Otherwise, well, you're right. Be gated in, and you really have to pay to get in. It is a state. Yes. 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 Man, me and Vince were so mad. I love that word too, bougie. B-O-U-G. No, they can't. Just like the freaking orange idiot right there. I wonder if his parade was canceled. That would be such a great Saturday gift if it's stupid, pathetic. I'm doing it for a military parade. It doesn't want to talk about colonization, how the country was created, how we can get past all the trauma it's developed. No, no, no. This orange guy's got to be like, it's my birthday. Well, I guess it's his birthday and he can cry if he wants to. That market's been in the red ever since he's been in the office, so. And that's just what I think about that. I care about my brothers and sisters, humans alike, that we live amongst. I really don't care about people playing stock market. Let me tell you guys, Vince lost his job back in March. And he's got a good habit of immediately pulling out the 401k. And, you know, at first, when I first met him, I'm like, I'm from New York. You get taught all this financial crap in New York. So when he's like, I'm pulling out my 401k, I was like, really? And I understood the benefit in the moment, but also I understood the benefit long term. Well, this particular time, this March, he pulled it out literally 3 weeks before the insider trading, market manipulation, whatever the hell is happening in Washington. It is a joke, a giant political joke. Every one of them's a puppet. You can watch them after you understand and accept that they're a puppet and see the puppetry in front of your own eyes. And people just want to ignore it's not there, attack you for being a sane, legitimate person. I don't know if I can get it. I can't see crap in this phone right now. Do you see that bird? I want to say that's a raven too. That's a Coco. She still won't look me in the eye. So, yes. All of it. And people thought I was insane years ago. I got into politics when I was 18. I got out of it in my late 20s because I started understanding, and after meeting certain politicians, doing my own little test on, their reactions and stuff, that this is not my game. I have no benefit being in it. They say your vote is heard. I call bullshit. You know what else you can do with your vote? You can put it in your back pocket and not give it to anybody. Because screw them. What have they given us to feel like our kids have a future?
Nothing. Not a damn thing.
And the market's manipulated by these fat cats, asshats, in Washington and all over. We got a millionaire on trial right now who spent 20 years assaulting people, men and women alike, and people are like, oh gosh, really?
Yeah, it's really stupid.
I'm like, look around. I've been seeing it for a very long time. I don't know, is the wind a problem, guys? Because I could try and cover the microphone a little. Is to distract that billionaires. Oh, 100%. Billionaires don't pay taxes. That's who the loopholes are made for.
And it's such an obvious scam too.
Mel says, I'm glad to have friends like y'all who think similar to myself. And I am so grateful to have friends like you too, and forever love.
Yeah.
Awesome. Evelyn also. We got to stick together when we know we have brains that think outside the box. Yeah, they complain about the benefits they took out of our checks every freaking week, and then we're like, okay, I'm on disability. I have a disability now, and they're like, yeah, no. Like, I fought years for my disability, and I had my cousin say, well, if you don't like Trump, why don't you give your money back? What did I say to him about boxing? You remember?
No.
I told him to fuck off. That's my money they forcefully took out of my check every frickin' week without any choice of my own. That's my money to take back.
My only problem is like every time everyone's argument is like he has
Yes.
speeches. I'm like, when?
They made the loopholes for us to get screwed by the system and for them to benefit. And when I realized I was on the losing end, I'm a poor Hispanic girl from New York, shouldn't have made it out the ghetto.
You gotta add in conventionally unattractive.
I'm conventionally unattractive.
That
And
is
I'm kind of proud of
stigmatized.
that. After everybody picked on all my looks, last year and all that, I'm like, hey, I'll bear my scars, mofo.
I'll own it. Well, the being conventionally attractive just means that people are looking at you without hearing you first.
Oh, convention. Oh, yes, 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 exactly. If my taxes went to something constructive like social services in literally any way, I'd be down for it. Absolutely. Trump didn't give, yeah, you're absolutely right. He didn't give me anything. First, I had to fight for it.
He didn't give anyone anything.
No, and they're saying they were complaining about the benefits that the poor people get. And here's the thing. Here you see, Nydia, you're a young lady. What do you think after all this hubbubaloo with Trump that Bernie and AOC went around to rich places and had fundraisers instead of dealing with what is in front of our faces? As a 21-year-old young lady in this country, what do you think about that? And be candid.
I feel like we're living in an edgy comedy movie from the 2010s that made every joke they possibly could, even if it got them canceled. But they're not good jokes, is the problem. We're living a bad joke. Like, this is a horrible piece of stand-up comedy. That all sounded like a joke, but it was like not a good way of sounding like a joke. You know what I mean?
Yes, and I'm a terrible camera person. Sorry guys, but I put my cigarette out and I had to make sure the ash was out.
I have to get out of the way.
So what does it make you feel about your, here, let me zoom out. What does it make you feel about your future? I didn't zoom
The
out. I'm terrible.
apocalypse or someone closer to my age being elected president is my only hopes.
The apocalypse or somebody your age?
I mean, just stop putting old people in there. We're done. We're done with old people. We're moving on. We're moving on. But there's a whole new generation of people that
100%, Evelyn. They can't do comedy for shit. Hey, do you guys know who Bo Burnham is? good roads, free healthcare, etc. We used to have that. Vincent and I were just saying, like, we thought a kid of the 80s, like, man, this society's tough. And we're in 2025 now, like, where'd them 80s go? Like, I don't think they were, they're a little bad, you know, but, like,
Not that bad.
yeah, not that bad.
Not that I would know.
Absolutely, we love Bo Burnham. Our favorite song, what is it, Nydia? What's it called?
Which one?
The simple narrative taught in
That's how
every
the world
history
works.
class is demonstrably false and pedagogically
I told you
classist.
the title. Now repeat it.
What is it?
That's how the world works.
That's How the World Works by Bo Burnham. Dude, when we're down and out, we just come from society, and some old lady's like, did you hit my car? We put on That's How the World Works, and we are blasting it all the way home. All the way. And what's the other one? Oh, I'm singing this song from the Perspective of God. What is that one?
Perspective of God.
Okay, I don't know. Perspective of God.
I think God's perspective.
Hysterical. Absolutely hysterical. Love the songs. Guys, I caught a video last week of pronghorns, and you know, I'm driving up to it slowly and taking pictures because normally they don't stand still. Well, as I'm taking pictures, we're listening to, I just said it.
That's how the world.
That's How the World Works. So if you watch it all the way through, as I take the video, is when Saka starts singing. I did not do that intentionally, but subconsciously I've always been wanting to catch that verse like somewhere between a video just to have it said because I just love it. That guy is so talented.
Can your camera pick up the sun rays up there?
Not sure. Let's see. Can you guys see sun rays? I see some sun rays. Oh my gosh, if you just, Bo Burnham is his name.
Watch his special inside.
If you have Netflix, he has a special on Netflix.
You might as well look to see if it's free on YouTube. That's how I found it.
But yeah, he's got a lot of stuff free on YouTube. Oh, they saw it, Nydia. They saw the sun rays. Let's try it again. Isn't that cool?
Fucking sun, come back.
I know she's mad now, but look at this. This is what we call a baby supercell. You know, meteorologists, they don't talk about their job because, well, frankly, they don't know how to do their damn job. But this is a mini supercell. And what you see is here, you see them wisps that go out? That is the hot air rising and going out that way. And as it builds, this top part here is just going to spread. And that little gray part right there is just getting fed. I mean, you hear the wind blowing at me right now? We live that way. I don't know if this cloud is going that way, but we would be able to see this cloud just barely over the mountains from the homestead.
Oh no, it would be bigger.
Yeah, but it wouldn't fill the sky like this. We would only see the edge of it. We wouldn't see this gray part here from home. And then there's this one behind it, which could either collect or we live in a high desert plain. I didn't think it was that important. I'm looking at all these clouds like, why not me? I want rain. I want to stop watering my garden. Help me. And we would watch these clouds come in. And as soon as they cross Highway 25 and hit the high desert plains, you can watch on radar, they dissipate like someone took a blow dryer to wet hair. It's insane. Absolutely insane how quick clouds go away. We've had a wonderful year, absolutely, with water and stuff.
Just, you know,
Yeah,
drowned
we-
pigs a little bit.
Huh?
Drowned my pigs a little bit.
Oh yeah, you must be getting the storm that we have because it rained every day. There is a foot of water in the pig pen, the poor things. Oh my gosh, I felt so bad for them. And then people are looking at me like, wait a minute. Your pig pen's full of water and your pigs are happy and you feel bad for them? I don't understand.
They were not happy.
They weren't happy, guys.
It was cold.
They might like styes, they might like water.
But they still get cold.
We were... This is only our third 90-degree day of the year.
Yeah, we haven't had a lot. Just really fucking...
So every time the rain would come and it would be cold, it would flood them, literally flood them where they had one corner to lay on. And then we would help them out and cover the corner. And you know what the next storm would do? It would flood that corner. Can you freaking believe that? These poor piggies, piglets. I had the adults for almost 3 years. They never seen water like that. Yeah, they like to get out of that water. Like as much as people are like, oh, pigs are bad. You can't eat pigs. Blah, blah, blah. I like how Bo Burnham said it. I'm creator of the universe. Do you think I'm going to stop at the deli section? Eat pork.
That's close to a direct quote.
Sorry. I know I got it mixed up a little. Sorry. You know what we did on the homestead, though? You know, it's taken forever to build it. So this week, see the cloud creatures. Okay, tell me, you gotta tell me when to stop, okay? And then maybe you could take a screenshot if you see a cloud. Whoa, that almost looks like an elephant. Do you guys see the ears and the snout? Nydia, look. 1, 2 ears, and that's the snout. That's crazy.
That is pretty cool.
Thank you, Forever Love. All right, what do we got over here? Let's see, anything? Those are kind of moving. Let's see. I'll try over here. Oh, this one might be something. This one might be. Let's see. What do you think, guys? I kind of see almost an alligator face, a cartoon alligator. Do you see it, Nydia? Right here. The long snout.
Oh, yeah, kind of.
Wait, you see a face? Right here where I am? I'm blind. And I'm half blind too, because guess what decided to come back out? The sun.
The sun. Oh, I could be in the water.
I'm going to have to watch that back. Check that out. Oh, she's going back in the water.
If the sun stays out.
The sun's not going to stay out. Oh, see, you lost your opportunity. Whoa, check that out, guys. That literally is a mini. Wait, the stupid camera. Sorry, guys. I did not zoom in that fast. This is a very right at the beginning supercell. Do you guys see it? See how it's mushrooming at the top? That's the hot air we got out here now. It's at 94 degrees. So that is going to continue to rise. Because no matter, I'm going to zoom back out because this does not listen. Look how small it is. So look and see how small that is? Yes, classic anvil top. Absolutely a baby stove because look at the size of this one. And this one you can actually see the lines on both sides of that anvil top forming.
What do you think of my piece of driftwood?
Nice. We stopped listening to the weather forecasters for real. Like, I understand we're in the mountains. Stuff changes fast here, guys. Never in my life, no matter what state. Michigan likes to say, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. We're kind of like, if you don't like the weather, turn around and check back. Oh, that's a stick. I thought that was a snake because I saw a worm in the water earlier. Do you guys see that stick right there? Let me see if I can see. Doesn't that look like a snake in the water? I hate weather forecasters. We absolutely cannot. That is a branch, right, Nadia, right there?
What?
My battery. Oh, 29%. Phew. You scared me super. It's almost like they want us to get caught in the storm. And I'm like, no. I mean, literally, we had a weather forecast a couple years ago, 2019, and we're calling for a bomb cyclone to hit Denver, right? We're 4.5 hours south of Denver. And we weren't thinking of anything. It's not going to hit us. We're 4.5 hours southwest of Denver. We weren't thinking. Took my daughter and her daughter to a doctor's appointment, went grocery shopping because, we are in the winter, right? So we get home, we start unpacking all the groceries, and I get a phone call from the school, and they said, hey, everybody from your area has already come and picked up their kids, and we're not going to bring the bus out there first. I got instantly pissed off. Like, you don't get a choice, you sons of... I hate the system, and I fought them many times, but I just went and got my kids. Well, that bomb cyclone hit right then. There were times I was going 5 miles an hour. On a 45-minute ride, it took me 2 hours to get to the school. I was so scared when I got there. I called their dad and my son-in-law, and I'm like, can you pick us up at the school because I can't drive now? Like, I'm so scared. There were times I was literally off the road, didn't even know I was off the road until my tire was like, bloop. And then the people coming at me, I didn't know I was 6 inches away from a semi coming at me. I was scared to death. These stupid meteor, and I've yelled at them. Listen, I am almost as far south as you can go in Colorado. Absolutely crazy drive. 2 hours, man, on a 45-mile drive.
Found one.
Nice. Look at the size of this crawfish claw.
Crawfish go big out in Colorado.
Where's my hand? There's my hand.
See them everywhere. They're in the streams.
Look at the size of this.
In the mountain lakes.
I told the kids we need to collect some and have a not naked and afraid dinner. Get that?
I'm skeptical because I don't like that.
Evelyn says, I will admit I'm studying to be a weather girl. I am so sorry. Not on TV. I personally don't believe in predictive meteorology. You can't really say something isn't going to happen. It's just a matter of what Mama Earth wants to push out. I 100% agree. And seriously, if any, you know what I'm saying? If you know how to read the weather, absolutely do it. But like you...
My friend Evelyn.
Are
you my friend?
Are you her friend, Evelyn?
You might
Here,
be my
ask
friend.
her, ready?
Are you my friend? They don't know what I look like because I'm not. I don't put my face on Discord. That might be my friend. That might be my friend Evelyn. I do share your videos to them. If so,
make great laundry pegs. Exactly. Evelyn says you can observe what's happening, not what's gonna happen. 100%. And I appreciate that. But when someone in the center of Colorado calls themselves Southern Colorado and they're not giving us our own weather, I've had some pitch fits about that because being new here on a 5-mile dirt road, not just any dirt, clay. What happens when you get clay wet? Now imagine driving on it, and that's what I have to drive. So I would get caught on this road, scared to death, going up hairpin turns because the meteorologist decided not to tell me the whole truth.
They think a city slightly south of Denver is Southern Colorado. It's not.
They're actually 4 or 5 counties from the state line, and they call themselves Southern Colorado.
Because I'm pretty sure Southern Colorado is, south.
Yeah, we're literally next to this stupid state line. You know what's over... Wait, where am I? You know what's over there? Right over the mountains? New Mexico.
Oh.
Raton, New Mexico. Carpathian. What's the volcano called?
Carpathian?
There's a volcano in
Capulan.
Capulan.
Capulan volcano.
Yes. We've had weather watchers on our road because of the amount of these storms, still forming by the way. And check that one out. It's getting bigger, getting a more anvil top right there, like Mel said. We could call weather watchers and be like, hey, there's this in the sky and that in the sky. And then the weather watchers can actually follow it east, north, or south from here.
The storm catchers.
The storm catchers, right. Because we've even had them on our road.
They love
But
it here.
if you don't have a degree, you don't have much to say. Are you ready to go back?
Huh? I'm just chilling.
Okay, I'm just asking.
The clouds don't go away, so I can't feel my hands.
Let's see. Do her hands look cold? Let's see. Ooh. Oh, I'm hot. I'm making her cool my face off right now. Oh, that feels wonderful.
I think I stayed in long enough to bring down my core temperature.
Yeah, you sure did.
So I'm up here now.
All right, well, we just hit an hour. I think the boys are going to be done doing their live. So look forward to some more videos of us taking some downtime because it's hard work on the ranch. It's not a ranch. They call it a ranch. I call it a homestead. We'll show you the update progress. We built a shower room. We separated the roosters, I told you. And here in the next few weeks, we're going to be filling a hole in the ground with cement. We'll probably do a video of the first hole and then just progressive videos from there. We will be putting in the anchors for the deck that the yurt will be going on. Okay, let me see. How am I gonna... I don't want to put it at the ground, but I can't see nothing. Here, let me go behind you. Okay. Here we go. Sorry. Thank you for coming, Mel. It changes so quickly. I have a video of clouds going so fast. I'll have to share that one too. Thank you, Forever Love, for coming. We love you guys so much. It's great to have you and hang out with you. And Coco, did you chew my shoe? She did it again, you guys. I know, guilty dog when I see one. I love you so much. You know what? Remember that society is
Corrupt.
glue and you're rubber. And whenever they say says to you, bounces off of you and sticks onto them.
That's such an old school man.
All right. Love you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. And don't turn your TV on. You might find an orange guy on it. Mwah! I don't know how to stop my own thing. Here we go. Yes.